Well, that was convenient. Well, thank you so much for coming out tonight. It's been a long time since I've been back to Portland proper. You guys like my shoes? I have a new hobby, estate sailing. I also bought a peacock robe, velvet robe, from the same lady who had these boots. All right. I'm going to start out with a song that introduces my band. That's a ukulele Vic on ukulele. And then I'd like to invite Vic on stage for the bass. All right, how about some drums? Let's hear it from Mike. There's more. This is a song called Colorful Heart, and it's about that even though we may have disease or get old, we still deserve love. Turn into the light where the dark turns bright. With the little love, you will shine. There's so much to see when you start to believe that you're not alone. So don't be sorry, 'cause you've got a colorful heart, and you've gotta let it show. And there will always be a reason to not let anyone know. No. No. Thanks, ladies. No. When you share a smile, it lives on for miles. It's so easy and worth the try. 'Cause you've got a colorful heart, and you've gotta let it show. And there'll always be a reason to not let anyone know. No. You got a colorful. 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 No. Infinite Mouth-Trumpet. I don't even have to hold my breath. You got a colorful. Thank you. Thank you. Whew, I'm out of breath. I will say probably since the pandemic, it's just been, different. And I'm getting older. Maybe that's it. So I've got a new album that just came out last year. It's called Nirvana in REM. And the first show I did back since that album came out, there was a young girl in the audience, and she said, "Are you going to play Nirvana songs?" No, I'm sorry. No Nirvana, no REM, just the literal senses of the words. Bliss in dream state. So I'm going to do a bunch of songs from the new record. I'll start with this one. It's called Clean, and it's a song about forgiveness. All of the songs on the new album are inspired by artworks by Fred Stonehouse, who's a painter in Madison, Wisconsin, teaches at UW-Madison. And we met at a songwriting festival right before the pandemic, and so what turned out to be just writing one song for Fred's art turned into a pandemic project of an entire album, inspired by his artwork. So this is inspired by a griffin looking back with a tear in its eye, and it says, "The difficulties of the crossing" in the painting. And I interpreted that as kind of, if we're always looking into the past, how can we truly move forward and forgive? And I'm going to ask you guys if you can snap on beat 4. You guys are good. I've been thinking a lot lately how all of this has changed me. I'll even admit I was wrong. It doesn't matter what the truth is, the who or why or what ifs, if we both agree to move on. Can we start clean? I won't let this anger get the better of me. And looking behind us will only blind us every time. Can we start clean and stop looking for answers for everything? No mentioning triggers or pointing of fingers and give up the fight. Can we start clean? Yeah, clean. Can we start clean? Yeah, clean. I get the feeling that we tiptoe, but it's time to let go. All the pain from yesterday. Deep down I know that I love you and how I wanna call you, but I don't know what you'd say. Can we start clean? I won't let this anger get the better of me. And looking behind us will only blind us every time. Can we start clean and stop looking for answers for everything? No mentioning triggers or pointing of fingers and give up the fight. Can we start clean? Yeah, clean. Can we start clean? Yeah, clean. We gotta try. Can we start clean? Yeah, clean. Can we start clean? Yeah, clean. Can we start clean and give up the fight? Can we start clean? Thank you. All right. Okay. I didn't really make a set list. I made a list. But it says you got this. I was gonna put it on a different piece of paper. I'm like, no, I think I need that encouragement. So this is one I've only done one other time live. It's also from the new album. And it was a song that I wrote in 2012 during a 52 songwriting project that I did. And I always liked this song and had never released it. And then when I saw a particular painting of Fred's, I knew that it was its soulmate and that this was the time to release this environmental dance song, which I'm going to perform in a little bit different than the original garage band dance version from 2012. That's good. Everyone's here from the farm. That's supposed to be a hawk. So it's called Eye of the Animal. Deep in the jungle where the lion sleeps, someone with a gun waits quietly. It's man versus wild. The smell of trouble and an unfair fight where it's just for fun at market price. It's hardly survival. In the eye of the animal, so much sorrow. In the eye of the animal, a lost tomorrow. In the eye of the animal, so much sorrow. In the eye of the animal, a lost tomorrow. Out where the dolphin dance. Someone's with the line and a cash advance, but no compassion. An Arctic erosion under global heat, 'cause we've crossed the line for our energy. The temperature's rising in the eye of the animal. So much sorrow in the eye of the animal. A lost tomorrow in the eye of the animal. So much sorrow in the eye of the animal. A lost tomorrow. Thank you. And yes, that's the best I can whistle. So, I've got couple more tricks for you. This next song is called Supermoon, and it's from an album that came out in 2015. And I think this was, at the time when I wrote this, it might have been the most, like, the sexiest ukulele song I ever wrote. I've since written more. I'm gonna have you guys snap again. It's just better than clapping. And it's sexier. So it's about supermoons, which we've seemed to hear about more these days since 2012. And it's when the moon appears larger in size. It doesn't really get bigger. The moon's really big tonight. It was the same size yesterday. As always. We are stars hanging in the universe, little sparks heating up the temperature. The energy sizzles in the galaxy. Perigee, syzygy, come on closer next to me. Fingertips dipping in the Milky Way. Take a trip, come on now, let's get away. Me, oh my, there's a hole in the sky. If we try, we can fly higher than the highest high. Supermoon, I'm waiting on a supermoon to come into view on the horizon. This is real, can you feel my body rise? Sex appeal, strong enough to change the tides, high or low. There's no need to take it slow, overflow down below. I know somewhere we can go. Supermoon, I'm waiting on a supermoon to come into view on the horizon. Supermoon, I'm waiting on a supermoon to come into view on the horizon. Supermoon, supermoon. The energy sizzles in the galaxy. Perigee, syzygy, come on closer next to me. Supermoon, I'm waiting on a supermoon to come into view on the horizon. Supermoon. Thank you. So if you're curious how I'm doing all this stuff, I have a loop pedal at my feet. So I'm recording probably most of everything I've done so far is live. I'll have some pre-recorded beats, but I record it here using my fancy boots. And I have a bass pedal. That was 1 octave. 2 octaves. I can also go up, and that's about it. And so I'm kind of they change the loop pedals kind of with every new version, but I'm really only using half of the equipment. And there's something called an undo function. So it's helpful if I mess up and then I can undo without you noticing. But it's also really helpful to take out all of the vocals and undo the layers I just added, and then I can undo the undo. But it has to be 6 beats before I want them gone or back. So it just takes some planning. Let's see, I think we'll bring Jack out for a song. He's in the box. He's pre-recorded. Jack in the box. This is a song called Echo of Luck. We're going to go up an octave for this one. And it features this artwork on the back of my ukulele. This is a Fred Stonehouse piece, reproduction, burned into the wood. And the piece is called Echo of Luck, and I just liked the title of this one in particular. But it's a half rabbit. He's half human, kind of a human chest and a human hand. And I asked Fred about this one in particular, what the story was, and he's like, well, what if the lucky rabbit doesn't have the lucky rabbit's foot? Can it still be lucky? So this is a song about superstition and all the weird things we do to be lucky. And I just put out a music video for this song. Very, very excited about this. It was like 2 years in the making. I'll spare you of the details. But we filmed in Vegas at the Neon Museum, which was very cool. And I had a rabbit sitting in the back of my 1961 Cadillac convertible, and lots of dream catchers and manekinekos. That's the lucky cat. So here we go. We can flip a coin. I'm feeling good about how it's gonna land. An element of chance left to a rabbit with human hands. Perhaps I'm superstitious, but with karma as my witness. It's animal, radical, mystical and magical, like my neko or a dream catcher at my door. I can see it now, I can feel it now. What I hear is the echo of luck. I can see it now, I can feel it now. What I hear is the echo of luck. We can spin the wheel. A fortune's waiting at the end of the rainbow. It's out of my control, but my aura is all aglow. With a four-leaf clover, I'm tossing salt over my left shoulder. It's illogical, improbable, and weirdly psychological, the things that I will do to release the bugaboo. I can see it now, I can feel it now. What I hear is the echo of luck. I can see it now, I can feel it now. What I hear is the echo of luck. I can see it now, I can feel it now. What I hear is the echo of luck. I can see it now, I can feel it now. What I hear is the echo of luck. It's illogical, improbable, and weirdly psychological, the things that I will do to release the bugaboo. I can see it now, I can feel it now. What I hear is the echo of luck. I can see it now, I can feel it now. What I hear is the echo of luck. I can see it now, I can feel it now. What I hear is the echo of luck. I can see it now, I can feel it now. What I hear is the echo of luck. I can see it now, I can feel it now. What I hear is the echo of luck. Thank you. So if you don't know who Jack is, that is my husband. And we did a lot of videos during the pandemic under the YouTube and Facebook pages of Jack and the Vox.
Are they still there?
Yes, they are still there, all 153 episodes. Probably ones lately that get more, so we did 100 shows in a row the first 100 days of the pandemic, and we did one original and one cover, and that eventually started kind of taking on themes. So for the day, and we never knew what we were going to do until we finished the show, and we're like, what are we doing tomorrow? And then we'd, practice for 4 to 6 hours per show. sometimes learning new songs. But I'd say Batman soundtrack, Arms of Orion, song gets a lot of action, and Sweet City Woman from the Stampeders. There's others, but Jack dresses up as a woman on episode 99, highly recommended. The workout video is good.
They're all good.
And we were slowly losing our minds, and that we have a video archive, and it's beautiful. So I'd like to invite my friend Carly up. Sorry, I didn't give you much notice. I just decided, since we're talking about Jack. This is my friend Carly Bear.
Hi.
Carly lives here in Portland, and she's a prolific and wonderful songwriter, and we've known each other since 2004, back in the day playing in coffee shops in Milwaukee, and we've also been a part of this thing called the Steelbridge Song Fest in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin, and Carly's probably been to more of them than I have, and is just a song machine. But this was written, I think it was the February 2019. And this is kind of how I met Fred for the Nirvana and REM project, but they bring in artwork to inspire the songs, and there's about 30 to 40 songwriters, and we spin the bottle for songwriting collaborators, and we spin the bottle for an art piece. And so this was a wedding invitation of two bears on a bike. And so Claire Kelly and I wrote this kind of just very sweet song. And then I brought our friend James Hall in to kind of put a little different spin on it. And I'm very happy with this song. And it's called The Lottery. And it's just about finding that perfect pair. No one to blame. Things come in twos, sugar and spice, and rhythm and blues. You can't deny an undeniable pair, a left and a right, a kick and a snare. Being with you is like winning the lottery. You've become part of me after so long alone. Your hand in mine awakens the heart in me, just like a melody from so long ago. Hammer and nail, hello and goodbye. We go together like a laugh and a cry. Birds and the bees, an ace in a hole, black and white keys, playing heart and soul. Being with you's like winning the lottery. You've become part of me after so long alone. Your hand in mine awakens the heart in me, just like a melody from so long ago. It's plain to see we fit so naturally. so long alone. Your hand in mine awakens the heart in me, just like a melody from so long ago. Being with you is like winning the lottery. Thank you. Got one more with Carly. Thank you, Carly.
Thank you.
So Carly runs this thing. She started in June called the badsongclub.com.
It's a website. Check it out.
And, as a songwriter, we can put a lot of pressure on ourselves to, write something good and brilliant every time, and that we have to like it. And Carly just took that idea and flushed it down the toilet. And so it's just been really, really nice to come, obviously, and play this show for you guys, but also to come stay with a non-judgmental songwriter. And I was able to write a song this morning.
It's really good.
Made me cry. And that's usually what you have to just put a little effort in. But we're not going to do that one. I'm not ready for it yet, but it's not memorized. But this is called Sweetest Melodies, and it's just another kind of delicate love song. And it's but I call it prog uke, like prog rock. If there's any Yes or Dream Theater fans out there, this one's in 5/4 time, and these are difficult times. And but I wrote this song, and it was inspired by, it was a love song, and then I performed this at the Center for Children in San Diego for kids who were in a music therapy program called Blues Thursday. And for an hour on Thursdays, these kids would bang on a drum, sing, dance, sit in the front of the room, and whether their performance was a meditation, whatever they wanted to do for that time. And some of these kids would start out, they were traumatized, and some of them would start out just, shut down in the back, staring at the carpet for months. And then maybe they'd kind of pop their head up and look around, and maybe they'd start, joining in a clap with the group. And then to see these kids slowly gain confidence and make it to the front of the room. And it's just really beautiful how music can transform people. So I sang this song for them, and I was looking out at all these kids, realizing, this song is for them. So this is just for the power of music, and thank you, Carly, too, for bringing it out of people. I'd search you out, pay no attention to the crowd, a sea of bodies, they don't mean anything. I'm drawn to your sound, the sweet a song to me. We've only time and every intention to get it right. Here comes the interlude between our solitudes, ready to harmonize the sweetest melodies are running through your veins, and every word I ever heard you say comes out as song to me. The sweetest melodies are running through your veins, and every word I ever heard you say comes out as song to me. The sweetest melodies are running through your veins, and every word I ever heard you say comes out as song to me. You are a song to me. Carly Bear. Well, I think I have time for maybe one more, and then we'll take a little break. Then you can use the bathroom. Your turn. So this is probably this is from the new record, and it's probably one of my personal favorites to play. It's called "The Color of Lying," and it's a positive song about lying, because we lie every day to protect those we love. Imagine if we told the truth all the time. It's just better not to. And 1, 2, 3, Thanks, bass player. You had one job. That was me using my undo. But now you know. I messed up. This is my ribbon trick. when I was writing and recording this song, I was taking an online class on music production. And they're like, find different sounds, either using samples or manipulating your instrument. So I tried this. It's from the Ben Franklin in Winterset, Iowa. Tell me where we draw the line, or turn a cheek to say it's justified. Do we choose staying in the dark, or face the troubles of a secret heart? I'm an honest liar, and so are you. To protect each other, we avoid the truth. I know you know what you don't know won't hurt you. The farther that we fall, I see the color of lying, the color of lying. The farther that we fall, I see the color of lying. We make our rules to the game, where either one of us could walk away. So we both go with the flow. You never ask and I don't wanna know. I'm an honest liar, and so are you. To protect a lover, we avoid the truth. I know you know what you don't know won't hurt you. The farther that we fall, I see the color of lying, the color of lying. The farther that we fall, I see the color of lying, the color of lying. The farther that we fall, I see the color of lying, the color of lying. The farther that we fall, I see the color of lying. You know what you don't know won't hurt you. The farther that we fall, I see the color of lying. Thank you, guys. So I'm Victoria Vox. I'm just going to take a little break. I've got CDs and vinyl, USB drives, and panties available. And I will just take a little break, and I'll see you soon. thanks for sticking around. Matsu, I'm trying to remember my settings. All right, here's another new song from the new record. It's called Silent Song. It goes like this. I'm just kidding. But it's the title of an artwork, and I thought that was a really cool title. That would be a cool title for a song. And I asked Fred about this artwork, and turns out it's kind of a complicated story, so I'll try to make it as quick as possible. But his mother was one of 7 immigrant children from Italy, and 5 of them, including Fred's mother, went deaf at an early age. And from an X-ray done much later in her life, they found scarring on her heart, and that is I guess an effect of having rheumatic fever gone untreated. And so that explained why she and her siblings all lost their hearing. But Fred would tell me about these family gatherings and him as a child and getting together with the family, and they're all kind of conversing in a weird way, and just growing up with a deaf mother, but also Rose, Fred's mother, was her great aunt, Rosalie, claimed to have ESP, and she said that this gift would be passed down through someone in the family, and that Rose was the lucky recipient, and Rose did not want the gift. She wanted nothing to do with the gift, and I'm imagining, here's this little girl, also can't hear, but is probably hearing voices plenty in her head. So this is just from Rose's perspective. Prayer that I feared and was too scared to say kept the demons away, denying the ghosts. I abandoned my post of chosen one. I hid, but the voice always found me, like some bizarre dream, speaking with eyes, internal cries calling out. This is my silent song, with every word written on my heart. This is my silent song. I learned to express with your hands on my face, moving me into place, fixing my words and how we converse quietly. We gather the family in a pattern we move. Our lips are so loose, no need to explain. Then we start to sway and dance. This is my silent song, with every word written on my heart. This is my silent song. This is my silent song, with every word written on my heart. This is my silent song. This is my silent song, with every scar written on my heart. This is my silent song. Thank you. All right, I had a couple requests from previous albums. Put out 12 original ukulele recordings, albums over the years. I think I've got 4 that are still in print. So there's streaming or the USB drive, thank you, or vinyl, an option. And then, yeah, most cars don't have CD players anymore, so you know, what are we gonna do? Sell underwear. Everybody, almost everybody needs underwear. So, most. I won't call you out if you don't wear underwear. So this is called C'est Noyer. And it's a French song that I wrote about being free out at sea, where there's the wind and the sun. And if I have troubles, si j'ai du mal, des chagrins, ils sont noyés, they are drowned. So it's a kind of a happy drowning song. The ukulele makes everything happy or positive. And I love writing in minor keys. Il y a de l'eau autour de moi, et sous le pont je m'assois, et toutes les heures le pont se lève, et les bateaux vivent leur rêve, et ils nagent comme les poissons sans frontières sur cette terre ronde. Sur la mer, il y a le vent, le soleil. Et si j'ai du mal, c'est noyé, c'est noyé. je vais sauter sur un bateau. Et sur ses voiles à l'ego, des félins qui me retiennent. Prends le volant, capitaine, et je nage comme un poisson sans frontières sur cette terre ronde. Sur la mer, il y a le vent, le soleil. Et si j'ai du mal, c'est noyé, c'est noyé. La 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 la. This is your part, like French sailors. Allez, la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Et je nage comme un poisson sans frontières sur cette terre ronde. Sur la mer, il y a le vent, le soleil. Et si j'ai du mal, c'est noyé, c'est noyé. Hey, 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 hey. Et je nage comme des poissons sans frontières vers l'horizon. Sur la mer, il y a le vent, le soleil. Et si j'ai du mal, c'est noyé, c'est noyé. Allez, la 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 la. Oh oh oh, la 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 la. Oh la 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 la. Oh oh oh, la 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 la. All right, you guys keep that going by yourselves. Allez. Merci. That was my trompette à la bouche. So you can expect to hear some more French songs from me in the future. I've spent, 5 weeks in France this past spring, although I had a sinus infection for about 3 of those weeks, so it wasn't so much fun. But I'm going back for like 3 months this coming summer. And I'm just really reconnecting with my French family, my French friends from when I was a foreign exchange student in high school. And so it's been a lot of fun kind of dipping back into serious French mode, and I guess with the ultimate goal of writing and recording an entire original French album. So you can, I don't know when, but it's sometime in the future. All right. This one is called Quest for Love, and it's the first song that kind of kicked off this new album project. And the painting is of a deer, but it's a spin-off of the Jägermeister label logo with the cross between his antlers. So Saint Eustace was the master hunter and went out into the woods one day and then had this vision of a stag with the cross between the antlers. But in this artwork, it's kind of this crude heart and with like arteries and things. And so I was like, oh, well, of course, it's Quest for Love. So this is Quest for Love. And we have this bottle spin at the Holiday Music Motel, and for writers, Maxwell Toft, and artwork, Untitled. Gave us a lot with the title on this one. Thanks, Fred. Love knows where you'll find it. You've seen it in your dreams. There's something you can't touch, taste or feel or see. Salvation is waiting with fire you've never known. Such a vulnerable hunter, so sacred and alone. Quest for love, will it ever be enough? Is it the drug that saves you? Quest for love, will it ever be enough? And be the drug that tames you? Careful who you aim for. Impressions can deceive. Don't fall for beauty, that'll bring you to your knees. Quest for love, will it ever be enough? Is it the drug that saves you? Quest for love, will it ever be enough? And be the drug that tames you. Quest for love, will it ever be enough? Is it the drug that saves you? Quest for love, will it ever be enough? And be the drug that tames you. Thank you. How are we doing on time here? Okay. 9:30 cutoff. All right. I'll do this. This song is from the Colorful Heart album. And it's just kind of like love, peace, and ukuleles. It's in the key of C. It's got 3 chords, maybe 4, 3. Yeah, I think 3 chords. And 3 chords in the truth. I just realized at a show in Minnesota this summer when I was doing a very quick set list, and I wrote, it's called Same Dirt, so I wrote SD. And this song was inspired and kind of influenced by my sister, because we're from the same dirt. And her initials are SD. And so I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. It's her song. But sometimes it's hardest to be kind to those closest to us, either complete strangers or really close people. So as a lesson, including for myself, to that we're all people. That was awful. I'm searching for clarity, starting with me. The chill in my bones tells me to do so. I'm not looking for reasons or any cohesion. You'll do as you do, and I'll do the same too. And we gotta make it work. We're from the same dirt in this universe. We gotta make it work. We're from the same dirt. Emotions are complex. We still get hurt at best. We must be gentle at every level. Hear my surrender, my constant endeavor. It's like a riddle, finding the middle. And we gotta make it work. We're from the same dirt in this universe. We gotta make it work. We're from the same dirt in this universe. We gotta make it work. We're from the same dirt in this universe. We gotta make it work. We're from the same dirt. Let's not dwell on the choices we made, 'cause there are no mistakes, only next time. Give each other the space to breathe. Sometimes it's all we need just to unwind. A stranger on the other side of the planet, or the neighbor next door, we are all connected and we're human. We have our own skeletons in the closet, but drop it, it matters not in the end. Thank you. Thanks. So this one is a favorite, I think, at ukulele festivals and among the aging. It's called Remember the Music, and it's about growing old and forgetful. I've been increasingly forgetting more and more things. But there's hope for the music, because usually that's the last thing to go. So might remember my songs for a bit longer, and then when the words go, I've always got, the melody and a mouth trumpet. I don't recall where I left my keys. My hat, I could swear it was here. I write myself notes, I find myself losing them. Clearly my memory's not clear. And I tie a string around my finger, but I can't remember what for. Did I turn off the stove or leave on the iron? Did I even lock the front door? But there's always a thread of melody in my head. Oh, with all the things I forget, I remember the music. I see it now, the band was playing. I held you close in my arms. We swayed into the night like we were the only ones. We were the brightest of stars. And I couldn't tell you what you were wearing, the day or the month or the year. And we whispered words sweet and endearing, but they've long gone from my ears. But there's always a thread of melody in my head. Oh, with all the things I forget, I remember the music. When I hear that song, I start singing along. The love that we share, it ain't going nowhere. Oh, where was I? But there's always a thread of melody in my head. Oh, with all the things I forget, I remember the music. I remember the music. I remember the music. All these melodies in my head, I remember the music. All right, I'm gonna even go even a little bit further back than that one. This next one came out on my debut ukulele album. I thought I was really clever by calling the album Victoria Vox and Her Jumping Flea, because on the back of a Hawaiian ukulele, it said uku, flea, lele, jumping. And I was like, it's perfect. And then as I was researching and promoting the album, it's like, oh, there's ukulele clubs all over, like the Flea Jumpers, the Jumping Flea Circus. And so it's just a thing with the ukulele. But Nick Grizzle is here from Ukulele Magazine. And I've been doing a few tutorial lessons. In the current issue, there's 2 lessons, one on groove in 4/4 time, and then a Bonnie Raitt, Just Like That, her Grammy-winning song tutorial. And then in this upcoming issue, it's going to be grooving in 3, as in 3/4 and 6/8 and 12/8 time. So they've been really a pleasure to do, because as a rhythm player, primarily, it's just important to find different rhythms and use rhythm in a fun way in songwriting. So I'm going to play this song so you can hear it in its entirety, because I only sang the chorus in the instructional video. But this is called America, and it's just a song of thanks. And thank you all for being here. Honestly, I just kind of booked this one-off show on a whim, because it had been too long, and it was a date they had available. And I just decided, well, if I wait until I happen to come through next time, I don't know when that's going to be. And I wanted to come back to a place that I had played before, long before the pandemic. So I kind of took a chance, and thank you guys for showing up. So I didn't really know what I was walking into. Well, I've played for Cats, in my early days in my career, playing at a thrift store in St. Cloud, Minnesota. 2 people in Lawrence, Kansas. So you just never know. So thank you, really, for coming. But this is just a song of thanks. And it was one of the first songs I wrote while driving and playing ukulele. You're not supposed to do that. But I don't do it anymore. And then when I was writing it, I was obviously thinking about driving, so I wasn't really thinking about the song. And then not realizing how much of a spiritual song this is. And it really kind of, I guess, made me think of my grandmother after she passed away, and that it's, as much as I'm feeling your team spirit, it's sometimes feeling the spirit. So they're haunting us, Jim. Jim's giving me a hard time about my estate sale purchases. These boots are not haunted. Pack up the car, turn the ignition. I got my guitar and my intuition. I follow the signs and obey the rules. 'Cause I've got the time, but everything to lose as I drive across America. I know you're watching over me as I drive across America. You're hearing every song I sing. I see the light of day. I don't know what's right or what I should say, 'cause I've got a dream, don't know how to fill it. It's not what it seems, but I feel your spirit as I drive across America. I know you're watching over me as I drive across America. You're hearing every song I sing as I drive across America. I know you're watching over me, America, America. America, America. Pack up the car, turn the ignition. Thank you. All right, I got time for how many more? Mitsu, you tell me. Two is too good? Too cool? Okay. Oh, it's too cool. Man, I'm always over-prepared. It's too many songs. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do one more from the record, the new album, and then I'm gonna do a fun closer. How about that? Okay. This one's fun too, but it's just kind of more ethereal and mythical and magical. This is called Floating on Fruit. So the cover artwork for the album is one of Fred Stonehouse's artworks. The title of that cover is called Garden. And there's four artworks that inspired this song: Garden, Night King, Sound of Change, and The Clairvoyant's Dream. And they're all kind of, I guess three of them are kind of deer related, deer in a dark forest. And this one on the cover is levitating on a bed of fruit. And so I thought the title, rather than garden, would be Floating on Fruit. So this is inspired by that artwork. And it's the bass line it's kind of cool because the bass line only plays the octave of the chord changes, and then I can modulate between major and minor to give it kind of a interesting vibe. Good job, bass player. He wasn't in the budget. Like a dream that never ends, connected by a single thread, the sound of change is moving through the trees. finding solace in the dark. From the glow of ancient stars, it's the Night King's prophecy. Sunday morning, gifted warning. The secrets of a serpent were whispered in my ear. I had a vision coming clear. I've been here before, a magic case of deja vu. Here in the garden, floating on fruit. Protected by the evil eye, on the wings of butterflies, stranger things are better left unknown. The universe falls out of place in a distant time and space as the future starts to unfold. Sunday morning, gifted warning. The secrets of a serpent were whispered in my ear. I had a vision coming clear. I've been here before, a magic case of deja vu. Here in the garden, floating on fruit. Nirvana in REM. Nirvana in REM. Sunday morning, gifted warning. The secrets of a serpent were whispered in my ear. I had a vision coming clear. I've been here before, a magic case of deja vu. Here in the garden, floating on fruit. All right, thank you guys so much. Huge thank you to Artichoke Music for having me. This is my first time performing at this venue. I love it. Thank you. I hope to be back. And thank you, Matsu, for running sound and doing an awesome job. So let's hear from Matsu. Thank you. And thank you all for coming. My name is Victoria Vox. I have a website, victoriavox.com. And I was streaming music everywhere. It's streaming. But you can always buy a pair of panties or a USB drive and or vinyl. And there's also a tip jar. So thank you. This last song is called Tugboat. It's about a sexually frustrated tugboat who wants to get it on with the ocean liner. can't snap it again. We start sexy and we end sexy. Lady Luck, find me. I will love you ferociously. We've got this whole great big sea to love. I know what they say. You and I should never play. I'm a little tugboat stuck in the bay, and you were meant for the sea. Oh, Lady Luck, let me give you a tug. I'm a little tugboat stuck in the bay, and you were meant for the sea. You are so big and fine, ripe and ready like a fine, fine wine. Baby, I could sail you all day, all night, rocking in the rocking sea. Oh, Lady Luck, let me give you a tug. I'm a little tugboat stuck in the bay, and you were meant for the sea. All right, yeah. Give you a tug. Oh, Lady Luck, let me give you a tug. I'm a little tugboat stuck in the bay, and you were meant for the sea. Break it down now. Blue is unrequited. Blue's the color of uninvited. I'm a little tugboat stuck in the bay, and you were meant for the sea. Oh, I'm a little tugboat stuck in the bay, and you were meant for the sea. Oh, I'm a little tugboat stuck in the bay, and you were meant for the sea. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. You just endured 2 full sets of original ukulele music. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I think, can we do one more? Is that all right? Is that all right? Okay. Okay. Do you guys want to hear like a brand new one? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. This one has probably my most complicated looping setup. And it's called I Hit Replay. And if anyone has heard my Exact Change album from 2010, there's a song on there called French Cafe that was actually written by Herb Oda and Jim Beloff. And I met Jim at the New York Ukulele Festival several times, and he kept, as he's a songwriter and he knew I was an artist, and so he kept trying to, hey, Victoria, listen to this song, and maybe you can release this song. And so it's rare as a performing songwriter to release a song by someone else, but I really loved French Cafe. And so this is, I guess, maybe the Victoria Vox response to French Cafe. And this was written over Zoom with a songwriter named Hadi from Tel Aviv and a woman, Lawrence, in North Carolina. Oops, nope, that's just the bass part. Hey, wrong track. Here we go. You had one job. I'm sorry, I gotta start over. When I move tracks, all the settings went away. Here we go. Nope. Sorry. One more time. That's how new this is. Isn't it exciting? This is like practice at home. Start over. No pressure, okay. So this is called I Hit Replay. Over the distance, through the static, I turn back time. I see us at a cafe in Paris. Your eyes are looking in mine. Standing in the doorway, are you really there? Or just in my mind? It all went by so fast. And now we're running down a hood of feeling something, not just rain on my face. And lightning strikes, and I rewind to simpler times on replay, over and over. And time will fly, but I'll still find you and me in that cafe. You fast forward, I hit replay. You fast forward, I hit replay. You told a story, we were laughing outside the Louvre. I remember that day like magic, but then you started to descend into the darkness. You were never there. Then we said adieu. It all went by so fast. And now we're running down the Rue de Rivoli. Feeling something, not just you next to me. And lightning strikes, and I rewind to simpler times on replay, over and over. And time will fly, but I'll still find Thank you. That was a live fade out, guys. Thank you so much. I hope to see you again sooner than later. And it really means a lot to me for you coming out tonight. So thank you. And until next time, à la prochaine.